With Iowa ranking second highest in cancer cases and water quality concerns, how do you see healthcare and environmental health impacting the business community and workforce sustainability?
Well, I think the premise of your question is accurate. It is all related. The state of Iowa received a report card about a year and a half ago that made the announcement that Iowa is the second highest cancer rate state. And that's the only state that is growing in its rate, second only to Kentucky. We know what goes on in Kentucky, right? And so we were all shocked. Like, what are we doing here in Iowa that would lead to that? And, we all have ideas, but before we start spending resources on resources upon resources, let's do the obvious things and then let's study this issue, right? We know that there's a high radon concentration here in Iowa, which can cause cancer. And so we thought, well, why don't we make sure that people have access to radon kits? Again, if you're in different parts of the country, that may not be as high. Also, we looked at just other options. We're looking at maybe giving free cancer screenings. Obviously, it won't change the cancer, but if you can find and detect things early, maybe you have a better shot of winning in that battle. But ultimately, you want to get to the roots. And so we've spent resources. We just passed a multi-million-dollar study at the University of Iowa to really find out what's going on. And again, we have ideas, but we really want to make sure that we know what we're talking about before we start investing lots and lots of resources. And obviously, we know that food, healthy activities always play a role in healthy environments. The other things that you mentioned, like healthy farming, regenerative farming, also can improve our water quality. Again, healthy Iowans means a healthy state, healthy business environment, healthy schools, and everything like that. So